sword of truth, I stand and fight. In the armor of God, my future is bright. Sharpened like steel, by His word I'm made. In the battle of faith, I'll never be swayed. The blade of His love cuts through the lies. With the strength of the Savior, I rise, I rise, I rise.
Welcome back to Bubba's EDC, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm not going to waste any time. I got a lot to unpack here, a lot of packages, and I'm going to try to get it all in one video if possible. We'll see. I might not be able to do it, or it's going to be a heck of a long video, which I guess that's not necessarily a bad thing. Y'all can hear me moving stuff around. I'm already trying to, I thought I was organized until I until I started recording. Go figure. So let's do, first thing first, I want to give away on Whatnot from Pack Out Supply, and it was a sticker and a koozie. So that's cool. I don't mind koozies. I don't hardly drink out of cans. But that was nice of them. Second thing, I got some stuff back in the mail from Case and Zippo. So some of you may remember, we'll do Zippo first. I got so much stuff, I'm trying to lean around it. Y'all may remember this Zippo. Well, the note they sent me back, either I didn't make sense what I was telling them I wanted, or they had a special moment and they didn't understand. But anyways, so they said they could not fix the insert, but I did ask them to send it back. So the insert, I still have the cam, but the problem is the cam spring, which goes from under or around the wick all the way back, and that's what the cam, bounces back and forth on. That's broken. Well, apparently they don't replace that, but they sent that back, and I had asked them, so I'd asked them to repair that, which they didn't, but at least they sent it back. And then I asked them to repair the hinges on here because it was very loose. Now, I have not opened it up yet to see if they did that. I figured we could do that together. So here's hoping that they did it well. It's a shame that they couldn't fix the cam spring. That would have been very nice if they could have. Right. So if any of you remember, it's the Franklin D. Roosevelt carrier. And then on the back, you got Roosevelt and a sailor. Oh, they fixed it. Look, it's not wobbling, so that's good. Yeah, so we got to, they said they would put a new insert in there. So let's see. D of 21. So April of 21. That is perfectly fine with me. So at least I still have the original to go with it. So that's very cool. Happy to have that back. And then if y'all remember this this has been several months ago. I sent this in. This is a Stockman. This was, I think it's called, easy for me to say, Harvest Orange. I think that's what it's called, or Harvest Autumn, or Autumn Bone. I don't know. But if y'all remember, the blades, like somebody had burned them. There's still a little bit of that left on there. But the big problem was the spade blade and the sheep's foot blade. They're supposed to line up like this. Well, a lot of the time, they would go on other sides of each other. Not no more. Now they're right. Now, this one didn't have hardly any snap. I've been soaking it in oil and playing with it, so it's getting its snap back. But isn't that just pretty? And this is an 87? 18 pattern. I can never get that right. 18 pattern. 6318 stainless. What year was this again? 2008. 2X's with the long C. So 2008. So Case, you did a good job. I cleaned off quite a bit of black stuff that they didn't clean off like I thought they would have when they did it, but that's all right. It's all right. And then on to the next one, because there are so many packages. Like, seems like everything came in at once. I got a nice note from Brother Charlie Cook. You know, talking about we had missed each other at the Ellaville Knife Show. He had something for me, and so he sent this to me, and then he gave me a tip on getting that Schrade 96OT fixed. So I certainly appreciate you, Brother Charlie. And y'all, this is beautiful. Golly, I tell you what. I haven't toted it yet because I wanted to show it off first, but man, here we go. Oh, love that. I tell you what, ain't many smells in the world as good as good leather. I tell you, look at that cross, the basket weave, the scalloping, the little, I don't know, swoosh. Then he's got those fish, CC, USA. Stitching is just impeccable. I appreciate you, Brother Charlie. I don't know what size knife fits in this. Let's see, that may be a little big. Let's see, 18 pattern? Maybe. Look at there. Beautiful. So that will definitely go in the rotation. Brother Charlie, thank you very much for that. That is absolutely gorgeous. I will not be able to reciprocate the favor with leather because I suck, but I will find some way to bless you back for that. All right, where we go next? I did picked up a couple things off Whatnot, and this gentleman here, Boss Hog, the Blade Man, I forget the name of his cat, but he was running some, and he sent me a Baron Sun sticker too. Sent me a bunch of stickers. He was running some Baron Sun stuff. Black Friday, I believe it was. And so he had 3 or 4 of these in his hand, and then he let you pick which one you wanted. So I won, and I picked this one. So this is a Stockman, obviously. Gorgeous. I believe this is called the India Stag. India Stag Bone Stag, I don't know. Baron Sun. So this is one he got at the Baron Sun annual sale. I can't find anything wrong with it. I've looked and looked, other than having a little bit of schmutz in it. It needs some oil, so you can see right there, it's not wanting to go, and it's not rubbing, unless it's rubbing on this side. I think it just needs some oil. I've never tried Brother Rex's slip joint juice. We're gonna give her a couple of old squirts. It's hard to do looking through the camera. There's 3 little drops in there. Let's see what we can do. Move my finger so I don't cut myself on. I have had the blade hit me before on camera. I don't think I've bled on camera yet. I'm trying to keep that streak going. Okay. I don't know what's in that, but it smells pretty good. So it might just take a little more working. I'm used to, I feel like the nail nick is farther back on a case knife. Might be wrong. Maybe it just feels like this one's far forward. So I think that'll just take some flushing, but very, very, now my hand's all slippery. Very, very pretty knife. So got that from Boss Hog. That's Mr. Garrett Garriaga. Oh, he sent this sticker too. Some people will get offended to that, but I thought that was funny. And then I think it was Saturday morning before we left for Orlando. He was doing, he's online all the time. He did another one, and I swiped not thinking I would win it, and I won it for a song. He's like, well, Bubba, he's like, you need to go in my store and buy something to help me make up for that. Yeah, I didn't. No offense, but I wasn't expecting to buy this. I wasn't exactly looking to spend money right then with the trip us leaving that night. But it's a Cutmaster, Utica, New York, T-2. Admittedly, I've admitted this many times, I'm not a huge Stockman guy, although that 18 pattern has really grown on me the past few days. I've been toting it since I got back from Florida. This one's got some carbon spots to clean up, but very, very nice. And I think it's Delrin. There's a small pin crack right there on both sides. So not perfect, but it's older. So got both of those from Garrett on Whatnot. So I appreciate that. Got good prices on both of those too. I think I definitely paid more for the Baron Sun than I did the Cutmaster. And then I had a mail call from a brother in the community. And I still haven't got his in the mail because of the trip and everything. And he was very understanding. But Mr. James, Brother James at Warrior Works, he sent me some stickers and his card. Awesome, awesome logo. I just think that logo is just so cool. I assume he came up with that. And then he sent me one of these pins. I saw Doc open his today on video. So that's a light there. And then we've got a stylus down here and rotate for the pin. So Village Public Safety Operations. Very, very cool. He sent me a Buck Knives little magnet stand, which is awesome. So that fits in just fine. I love the magnet stands. And then this right here is just cool, cooler than the other side of the pillow. First responders, last frontier. You got the American flag, Department of Public Safety, flag of Alaska. Then bottom left, you got Village Public Safety Officer and Regional Public Safety Officer. Very, very cool. Such a cool looking coin. And then on the back, it's just freaking awesome. Man, I don't know. I guess you had Symbol Arts make these. That would make sense since that's right there. I've thought about doing something like this. I haven't looked into the prices of it yet, but that is cooler than creek water. Really is. That is awesome. Brother James, thank you very much, brother. I certainly appreciate the thought and the package. I will be having something out to you hopefully this week if I can get some time. But hopefully I can. So thank you very much. And then I had picked this up off of eBay. I think I got this for like 20 bucks. And I have a plan. And you're gonna be like, Bubba, another yellow trapper? Yes, but just wait patiently. This one's nasty. It's got to get cleaned. I haven't done a thing to it. This is a 3, 4, 5, 6, 04 maybe. It's got good snap. Blades are all there for the most part. So my thought is to pull the yellow off and add some Georgia whitetail antler to it. That's what I think I'm gonna do. I've already talked to somebody about stabilizing some antler for me, and he said he would do it and then ship it back to me so I could do this. So that is what is the plan for that boy or that girl right there. And then I did a trade with a non-YouTuber Trevor, a young man. He's been following my channel for quite a while. He sent me, YouTube is doing a thing now, shows your recap for 2025, which channels you watched the most. I posted mine the other day, and I was Trevor's #2 channel that he's watched all year. I was so humbled by that. So Trevor, appreciate you, bud. And he sent me a sticker. I don't think I had this one yet, so that was very, very nice. Every time we've done a couple trays, and he sent me stickers every time. Be happy when I can finally get all my stickers put up. And then he sent me this. This is pretty cool. Randall's Adventure and Training. It's got short-term survival tips, ground-to-air distress signals, and then your conversions. That's a handy-dandy little card right there. That's going to go in my wallet. Very, very nice. Well, we did a trade, but he didn't want me to send him my part of the trade until I was happy with this. I knew I'd be happy with it, but once I got it, I understood what he meant, and I'll show you. It's a big boy. This is a Baron Sun folding hunter, and you're like, well, Bubba, the color is different. You are certainly right. So Trevor won this on Michael Hale's 1,000th subscriber giveaway. And then he sent it to A-Dub, Aaron Williams, and A-Dub customized it. I don't know if he rejigged it or just dyed it. I didn't ask. But just an awesome big honking knife. Carbon steel. But the reason Trevor didn't know if I'd like it, and I don't know if they're all this way. When you pull up here, it's got like a stop right there, and then there. So I don't know if it's a mistake from Baron Sun, and there's another one there. So it's like there's 1, 2, 3. So I don't know. I mean, looking at it there, it don't look like anybody tried to make any half stops. Sorry, hit you. You can kind of see it clicking into place there. So that's why he didn't know if I'd like it. But, you know, I still like it. It's fine. Because ultimately, you're going to flip it all open, and it's solid once it's open. So y'all let me know if y'all have one of these, if yours does that. Maybe A-Dub did start. I doubt it, though. Because I think if he started one, he would have finished it. So I don't think he would have done that. It might just be a boo-boo from Baron Sun, one that slipped through the cracks. Got a little carbon right there. But isn't that a cool color? It's kind of like a light burgundy, almost a little pinkish. Very cool. So I will be sending Trevor's end of the trade off to him. If y'all remember the Coca-Cola, the little mini Coke bottle I had found 2 of them out antiquing with my boys one day. I sold one, and I was going to keep the other, and then Trevor showed me this one for trade, and I offered him that Coke bottle, and he said yes. So that's in the little round Coca-Cola tin, so I got to send that to him. Oops. Well, I'm not going to have enough space for everything, am I? That's all right. And then Trevor threw in this. Can't forget this. A little camp knife. I've been digging on the camp knives lately. So you got your all there. You got 619 Japan. So I don't know who made it. Can opener, cap lifter. This one is hitting there, so something is a little off, so I don't know. Maybe that's just, Yeah, that's all it is. That might just need to be bent over a little bit. Yeah, that's probably all that is. There we go. It'll be all right. But that was cool. Very nice of you, Trevor. Thank you very much for that. And then another trade. This was a trade with Tim over at the Bearded Knife Guy. We had done a trade, and I told him, I was like, brother, I said, you're getting the raw end of the deal here. I need to do something else. And he said, nope. He's like, I'm good. This is what I want. He's like, you just pay it forward. I mean, I had done something for him in the past. It wasn't this big, but he's just, you know, returning the favor and wanting to pay things forward. And I am all about that. So here's what we traded for. This is a Boker, little copperhead. There's your clip blade, long clip blade. And then a different kind of a clip blade. I don't know how to say that, but big old tree brand on the blade. That's beautiful. Boker on the tang stamp. D2 steel. I don't know if these are China or Germany or what. Y'all let me know if you know. No box with this one, but very, very nice. Very, very nice looking knife. And then this was the kicker. This was the best part of the deal. Case Collectors Club, 9149 or L9149. Half stop. Regular member 07. It is an 07. And this is a copperhead. So I've been wanting a copperhead, and I had traded my buddy Nate for his. His was G10, and then I sold it to a brother at Ellaville because I really wanted a bone one. And so now I got a bone one. So 6249 Super Sport. I tell you. That one right there. That's a baby doll. That's a keeper right there. I love that one. And then Tim sent this in, just gave this to me. He said he's had it and thought of me for a while and finally got it to me. This is an Imperial Ireland Frontier. So they had Frontiers that were Ireland and USA. There might have been England too. I know they had Imperial UK. So we got that. Good carbon steel. You see how it's all black. It looks really cool. I'll wash it up, but I probably won't even try to remove the carbon. I'll just let it go. Very, very cool. Appreciate you, buddy. I've got 2 Frontier Irelands now. I got this one and then a lockback Mike Yarlett had sent me earlier this year. So very, very cool. Whew. And one more. Goodness gracious. Mangus. Good buddy out in California. He had emailed me a couple weeks back about a knife from when I had went through Walmart and was looking at their knives. Excuse me, yawning. He had actually commented on the video and asked me a question, and then he emailed me and asked me if I was wanting another CEO by CRKT, because I mentioned how I had traded mine off. And he's like, you sounded like you really missed it, so I'd be happy to get another one in your hands, something to that effect. And I was like, buddy, I'm actually good. I was like, I didn't mean to sound like that. I was okay trading it. It's a cool knife, but I was okay trading it. He's like, okay, I'm sending it to you. Okay, well, but doggone, the guy did so much more. He thanked me in the note for the YouTube channel, thanked me for my service. Buddy, I thank you because you're such a cool dude. I watched your video today, your rant about the Postal Service. Buddy, I feel your pain. Yes, I do. It is sad, the state of affairs that our Postal Service is in. So let's start going through everything he sent. He sent this pouch. I am assuming his wife made this. And if so, hats off to you, ma'am, because it is really, really nice. Really, really nice. You got the elastic here. You got the zipper on the back. You got, I don't know, handhold or hook it to your pouch or whatever. You got 3 little areas on the front you can clip stuff to. He included a pen. It's got 3 compartments here. He included a notepad down in here. Actually, I did flip through it, I think. Make sure he didn't hide some joke or some stickers or something in there. Been funny if he'd have written a funny joke in there. That may be something for you to think of, Mangus. If you do this for somebody else, write funny jokes in there and see if they notice it. So that, I'm gonna run out of room. It's just gonna have to run out of room. No way, no two ways about it. And then he sent me 2 hanks. Land of the Free, Home of the Brave, and all kind of things. Loyalty, honor, USA, service, valor, land of the free, courage, stars and stripes forever, bravery, dog tags, respect. I think I got it all. No, one more in the middle. United States. Just awesome. Microfiber on the back of this one. Flannel on the back of this one. I mean, just, y'all do awesome. Well, that didn't fold. I tried to be smooth and fold that one-handed. That didn't work. Y'all do so well with those. You really do. He sent me one of these. Give it to God. Be completely humble, gentle. Be patient, bearing one another in love. Ephesians 4:2-3. It's got a little notepad and a little pencil, which is such a cool little thing. Good for, you know, you write prayer requests. You can write notes to yourself. Very, very cool. And the package keeps going. The thing he had talked to me about. Woo! I ain't done this one in a little bit. The CEO. I used to have one of these. Like I said, I traded it off. The thing that is so fun about this knife, that I carried one in my pocket to church, and it looked like a pen. And a sister in our church, and she was in her 80s. She's like, Brother Brian, can I borrow your pen? I said, I'd love to let you borrow my pen, sis, but I don't have one. And I pulled it out and flipped it open. Her eyes got big. Oh, man, this video is almost 30 minutes. I'm sorry. And then he sent me a Zippo. March of 10. Just needs some fluid. And let's see. I don't know if I even looked. March of 10. November 20. So that's all right. That don't matter to me. Very, very cool. I love Zippos. It found its home. But honestly, the coolest thing, even though the knife was the main reason he sent all this, was this right here. He found my birth year, a Kennedy $50. How cool is that? That is so cool, man. I haven't even emailed you back because when I opened this stuff up Sunday night, I was like, I'm not even going to email him. I'm just going to let him see it on video. Dude, this is so awesome. This is, I mean, because it's my birth year, that is just so cool. Birth year stuff is so cherished. I mean, you got to figure that's 42 years ago. You know, we're a throwaway society. People don't hold on to stuff. So thank you so much, buddy. That is just flipping awesome. There's no other way to say it, but flipping awesome. A lot of stuff, huh? We're almost at 30 minutes, maybe over 30 minutes now. I don't know. Thank you all. I'm going to try to get everybody. Trevor, thank you for the trade, buddy. Tim, thank you for the over and above and beyond trade. Charlie, thank you for the gift. Mangus, thank you for the gifts. James, thank you for the package with the different items in there. Mr. Garrett, thank you for the purchases on Whatnot, and they were packaged very well. I'm looking around, y'all, just to make sure I mention everybody. I think I got everybody. I think if I forgot you, I'm sorry. It wasn't on purpose. This is just a lot to do. So thank you all very much. I'm blown away by all this, the kindness in this community and people willing to do trades. And like Tim said on his video, it's not always about the monetary value. It's about just what you want or wanting to take care of somebody, hook somebody else up. I totally believe that as well. And most people are that way. So thank you all very much. May God richly, richly bless you. This is the reason, or the season of Christmas. Not everybody celebrates, I know, but I do. And the reason for the season is Jesus. So make Jesus number one in your life. That's the most important thing. And remember to do something kind for someone else. It goes a mighty long way. May God bless you.
There was a time when service was a way of life, when it was time to help when your fellow man was met with strife. Serving our country and flying the red, white, and blue. For many generations in my family has rang true. Answering the call, no matter the job, loading up the chambers, sharpening the blades, making sure the light of peace will never fade. God, family, and country are what I serve. I know I've been blessed with more than I deserve. And that's why I hold my head high. That's why I keep my blade sharp. That's why I keep the steel at my side, to protect what so many take to heart, and what some have to hide. Freedom isn't free. Sometimes there needs to be a battle for there to be peace. Keep them loaded, keep them sharp, keep your faith close to your heart. Answering the call, no matter the job, loading up the chambers, sharpening the blades, making sure the light of peace will never fade. God, family, and country are what I serve. I know I've been blessed with more than I deserve. And that's why I hold my head high. That's why I keep my blade sharp. That's why I keep the steel at my side, to protect what so many take to heart, and what some have to hide. Keep a sharp mind, keep a sharp blade, keep one in the chamber. After all, that's how this country was made.